What's going on? Mike Hobbs here from seekprosperity.com. And I wanted to shoot this quick video because I always get this question about how do I set up a email on my domain name? Maybe you buy your domain name and you just want something like mike@whoismikehobbs.com or mike@seekprosperity.com or something like that, where you're not using a Gmail. And there's a lot of reasons why people want this. One of them is email deliverability. You get way better email deliverability when you have a custom domain on your own domain name. So that's one of the main reasons why people get a custom domain. And typically you have to pay for this. Typically you have to pay some kind of monthly fee when you are getting a domain name like that. But I found a site recently from one of our community members, Todd the G-Man Geese. He actually shared with me a pretty awesome tool, and it's called Improvmx with no E. So this is the site right here. And what's cool about it is it actually allows you to take any domain name that you currently have and put an email on it for free. And it's pretty cool because it also allows you to send the email back. Cause like typically, so even, we have a site called hbahosting.com, and we just purposely set the pricing to the lowest it can be. So it's $9.99 per year, and it never goes up. Like with GoDaddy, you might pay like $1 or $2 your first year, and then it goes up to $17.99 year 2 and beyond. So this one, it's just $9.99 per year. But what's cool if you combine a domain name here, so you just go buy your domain name, whatever one you want here, hbahosting.com, then you go over to this site. This will allow you to email back. So you can not only send emails from your custom domain, but it also allows you to reply back from that email. And that's the major difference between this and other services. Is a lot of other services, even our service, we give you 100 free forwarding emails for the domain, but you can't, when you reply back, it replies back to the email that it was forwarded to. So if you forwarded it to your Gmail account, then when you reply back via your email, it comes back, the reply comes from your Gmail, not from the domain. So the thing that really made this one stand out to me was you get it for free. I don't even recommend the paid versions, to be honest. I think you only really need one domain name and one email for everything. I've been using the same email, mike@whoismikehobbs.com, since 2009, I think is when I bought that domain. So, I mean, you don't need multiple emails. You just need one professional one and go from there. So anyway, this one gives you that one free one forever for free. And you just go buy your domain, and you can also use whatever domain you have right now. So if you've already bought your domain, you can use that provider. So anyway, let's just go ahead and walk through setting up this account for the first time. And all you have to do is just go to the site, Improvmx without an E.com, and then just click on sign up. And I'm going to walk through this exact process with you because I actually have a domain that I need to set up personally. So all you have to do is just enter your domain name that you want forwarding to whatever email address that you want. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's my domain, myprosperityrocks.com. And then we're going to go to, all right. Yep, we'll click free. All right, we've just sent an email to validate your account. So then I'm just going to go ahead and go click on that email. All right, so here's the email. And it says validate. So we'll just click validate. And then it just says one last step. We'll just accept the terms, validate your account. And there we go. And again, I don't recommend upgrading because you don't need to upgrade. All right. So now you just need to create new alias. Actually, one cool thing, and just a side note. You see how it had this little asterisk? That technically means any name will work. So if you put anything before this domain, it actually would technically forward to your Gmail. So technically I don't even have to do anything here, but I'm going to go ahead and just put Mike specifically here. and then click add. So there we go. Now we've got Mike at myprosperityrocks.com forwarding to my Gmail account. All right, so now we're going to click on this little red thing that says email forwarding needs setup. So we're just going to go ahead and click on this. And as you can see, it pulls open some records that you need to put on your domain. And don't get too freaked out about this. I know technical stuff can sometimes freak people out, but I will do my best to make sure this is not complicated. Okay. So the first thing is it says DNS settings. So you just need to go to wherever you bought your domain name and find the DNS settings. And on HBA hosting specifically, it's as simple as going to your account, My Products. So you just click on your little silhouette there and click My Products. And if you have problems finding your DNS in the service that you have bought, just contact them, contact support and say, hey, where can I access my DNS records? So in HBA hosting, you just click on My Products. Then you go to the actual domain that you purchased. So a lot of your domains will just show up down here. I like to click on Manage All, and that just takes me to all of the different domains that I have inside of this account. And then you go to the domain that you're working on. And the first thing you want to do is just follow their instructions. It says type MX hostname this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go and add that record. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to scroll down to manage DNS. And then we're going to click on add right here. And then you just choose MX. And then you just go back and just make sure. So the host name is the name right here. So then you just put that just exactly how they put it. Then it says priority 10 and it says value. So you just click copy. So we'll just do priority 10. So there we go. 10 value. And I just leave it on default and then I click add record. And then you'll just double check that it is stored. So we'll just go here. Just make sure it's there. All right. So there it is right there. All right. So next thing is now we'll just add this one. So same thing, just click copy and priority 20 this time. So we will just click on add MX. That goes in the value 20. And then you just go back and copy. The best way to do it is just to copy and paste. So that way you don't mess anything up. Just like that. Click add record. So now right here, it just says SPF record. Same thing. This time it's a text record. So we'll again, just copy and paste. So we'll come back. This time we'll click add record. This time you'll choose TXT. Name. And then you just click on copy. Put value. And then again, just leave default and click add record. And if you get lost at any time, just pause this and follow it step by step. And if you buy it from HBA hosting, your domain, then it'll match exactly. But if you have a different provider, you'll just have to apply it to whatever provider you are using. All right. So now we've got the MX records in there. So now we just wait for them to update. So you'll just click check again until it updates. And as you can see, actually, I'm glad that this popped up because I was doing a domain that already had an email. So normally you wouldn't have this little error thing that pops up, but because I have stuff on this domain already, I just realized that I needed to go delete those. So if you have other records in here, so as you can see, I have these other ones. I need to delete these other ones. So I'm going to delete those. So I'm going to delete anything that I don't need. So I'm just going to delete everything here. All right. So I just went through and deleted all the conflicting things. I deleted all the other MX records, but I'm just going to leave everything alone. The only really thing that you need to worry about is the MX records. This is what controls your email. So just want to throw that little quick tip out there. And then once you are good to go, it might take a few minutes, but you'll just click check again and then boom, email forwarding is active. So now if someone sends an email to mike@myprosperityrocks.com, it's going to come to me and I'm going to receive the email. So how do I reply back via Gmail and be able to reply back from my email? Well, that's going to be under this one right here under SMTP credentials. But right here, alternatively, you can send emails using the free but limited Gmail. So this is what we're going to click on right here. Gmail SMTP, sending emails using Gmail SMTP. Apparently this works with Gmail only. So if you don't have a Gmail, go get a Gmail. And then you're just going to go ahead and follow these instructions. So for this method to work, you need to have two-factor authentication enabled. Okay, I already have that. And it says go ahead and create an app password. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And it'll ask you to log into your Gmail account. Okay, just always come back to here and just follow the instructions. So it says Gmail will verify your ownership with this app password. Select Mail, Mac, hit generate and copy for later. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and do that. So it said select Mail and then choose Mac because I'm on a Mac and I'm going to click generate. Okay. So here's my password and I'll probably redo this so that you guys don't have my password after I'm done with this. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and put this in a notepad. So it's important that you paste this kind of stuff so that you have it. Okay. We're going to click done. All right. So now let's go back, add your email to Gmail. So go to Gmail settings, account and import, and then click on add another email under aliases. So I actually have that open already right here under settings. So you basically click up here, settings, then you go over to accounts and import. And I have already done this with my who is Mike Hobbs domain and some other domains, but I'm just going to go ahead and add one more to the list. So we'll add that. All right. Normally it shows up in a pop-up, but for whatever reason, the pop-up didn't show on my screen. So I just threw the URL that it popped up into the browser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the domain name email that we just did. So I'm just going to just choose my name. Then we're going to do mike@myprosperityrocks.com. All right. So last step right here, you just uncheck, treat this as alias. We're not using that for this particular setup. And then we're going to go ahead and click next step. And now it's going to ask for our SMTP server. So we are using the Gmail one. All right. So just going to copy and paste this right here, smtp@gmail.com. You're going to throw that right here. Then you're going to use your username for your Gmail, of course. Choose secure. And then the password is that password that we generated on that last step. Then you're going to click on password and you're going to click on port 587. And all I'm doing is following the instructions on the page here, but you can also follow the video. And then we'll just go ahead and click add account. And then it says confirm verification to add your email list. An email to confirmation code was sent to Mike@myprosperity. So we're going to go ahead and check my email real quick. Okay. So this is what the email looks like. So we're just going to copy this code or click this link. So let's click the link and I'll just click on confirm. The Gmail user may now send mail as mike@myprosperityrocks.com. So now we are good to go. And I know that may have seemed a little complicated, but as long as you follow this step by step, you will be able to send emails from your domain from Gmail. So now what's cool is if I go refresh this page and someone sends me an email to now this one's listed in here. So as you can see, Mike@myprosperityrocks.com. If someone sends me an email to this email and I reply back, so let's actually do a test. So I'm going to log into my wife's Gmail account. Okay. So I'm just going to send an email to that and just say, hey, what's up? What's up, Mike? And I'm just going to click send. So now I'm going to go to my email. And as you can see right there, Christy Hobbs, what's up, Mike? And when I click on reply, 1 second, let me refresh because I actually didn't refresh this page. Let me refresh it. So let's click reply. There we go. Now it worked. So now, as you can see, when I clicked reply, look at that, Mike@prosperityrocks. And then I can just say, I'm doing great. Now my wife's going to be like, what are you doing? Why are you sending emails to yourself? And then I just go over here. There it is. Well, bam, I'm doing great. And then if you look at it, it says from My Prosperity Rocks. So there you have it. I hope you got value from this. And if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of different tech reviews and teaching you how to use technology to build your business on the internet. If you'd like to know more about what I do, I have resources in the description and in the pinned comment. So make it a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.